Hello Virgo, this is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am here to talk to you about the wonderful world of May. And we are going to shuffle and program these cards for May. So let's go ahead and get these programmed. All right, so these are ready to go, and I'm going to go ahead and program these cards for the first week in May for you, Virgo. Now, these are ready to go. I will go in deep on the first week at the end of this video. All right, so let's go ahead and lay out some cards. We're gonna have 4 columns this month for the 4 weeks of this month, and we will then take care and move forward. The first row is, of course, where we are and what the overriding theme of the week is. The second row is going to be what's blocking us. This week. And then, of course, the third row is going to be our solution for the week. All right, so let's get these in. Here we go. So let's look. All right, what we have here is for the first week of May, being the 1st to the 7th, I have the 2 of Swords telling me that there's part of you that is concerned about what's going on around you. You're sitting in a spot of fear, and you're letting that stop you from moving forward. My encouragement to you is to allow yourself to become vulnerable and share about what you're afraid of with the people around you, and then that will facilitate you in seeing that there's really nothing to be afraid of. Sometimes we put our guard up and we push people away from us when we really want to have people closer to us, and it goes backwards, right? So instead of letting our fear drive the situation, we need to just tell people what we're afraid of and be, you know, upfront about that, and then we can move forward. It's good. Queen of Swords is here in support of this card, meaning support in the negative sense. There will be a person who is very in charge of things with feminine energy who is going to be getting in the way of you moving forward. So that's drag. That's probably why you're afraid. We'll get more information about this in the next video, because the solution for you is the Hanged Man, which is always talking about not getting hung up. Don't get hung up on the overall solution or what she presents. She's going to present some stuff to you, and you're going to need to understand it, allow it, maybe just take a deep breath and let it go, right? Maybe it'll go away if you just stop looking at it. So let's look at this more in depth at the end of the video. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. So we're talking about May 8th through the 14th, which is the 3 of Pentacles. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes for you financially. Somebody is working towards taking care of your money in a better way for you, or finding ways to spend your money for you, so be careful. And the 8 of Wands has shown up in the area that's blocking you. So let's be clear that going fast at this time is not going to be a good idea. Take a minute, measure twice, cut once, slow down, go easy. Don't push so hard that you push yourself into a situation, okay? This here is the Three of Swords telling me that as your solution, we want you to not talk about what's going on with other people. While that may be beneficial to you in some situations, today is not the day, okay? Keep your mind on your business, and if you need to write it down, journal it out, do your thing, but don't go and share your ideas with other people. They will use that information against you, kind of like in the court of law. So just be careful, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do that, okay? Do that. I've never said it that way before, but for some reason it fits. Weird. Okay, so let's move on to May 15th through the 21st. We have the Devil, and the Devil is here to tell me that you have the profound capacity to sabotage yourself, kick yourself in the own foot, to talk down to yourself, to make things more difficult for yourself on a regular, okay? I want you to just try not to, okay? Take this moment while you're watching the video and go, what do I have coming up this week? In what way? Oh, okay, so if I make a big stink about this week, it will just ruin everything. And yes, judgment is here to tell me that you are working to try and make things fair in some way, and your fighting for fairness is only going to work against you this week, okay? So if you can't get fairness right now, just try not to be too upset about how maybe it's only a week of silliness that's totally rotten and wrong in all the wrong ways, and you can work your way through this week without imploding your life, okay? So rest assured there will be an emotionally based lady involved in the process, or a female person, feminine energy person. There we go. You could have somebody who's a guy who is very sensitive, and that's okay. We definitely want to be aware that this person is going to be a part of what's going on for you, and they will be part of your solution. Maybe someone you can commiserate with about all the silliness going on around you. Everyone needs a buddy that they can talk to about what's happening, okay? So keep that in mind, and look for that person for you so that you can commiserate and discuss the situation and get through it. It's only 5 little days, right? Maybe the weekend too. So for the week of May 22nd through the 28th, we are seeing here for you, Virgo, you're going to be on the outside with your ideas. This is a 9 of Wands telling me that you are not having a lot of support with how you're thinking right now. That's very annoying and frustrating, and you are feeling quite alone in how you're thinking. The area where you're blocked is you have the Two of Wands, which is super interesting to have the Two of Wands blocking you. It means that the gateway opportunity that's presenting isn't the right one for you. You will have to walk on by this gateway. It isn't helpful. It isn't useful. It is unfortunate, but it's true. It's important for you to understand that this is not the time or the place for you to do that, okay? Keep it in mind and be aware, all right? So, of course, this is the Six of Wands, which is saying that, so you were fighting for your ideas over here, you were on the outside with your ideas over here. The gateway has opened for you to do something, but it's not time for you to do it. Meanwhile, your solution is a different gateway, I think. There's another opportunity besides, you have more than one opportunity at the end of this month to do something with what you know, all right? One of them is going to not be the right way, and the other one is going to lead you to victory. This is you taking your ideas and going into victory. So I am excited to see what comes up for you, Virgo, and we will see more information in other videos. I'm going to set these cards aside right here, and these ones are right here, and these ones are right here. Perfect. So now I can go in deep on the first week with our pre-programmed cards. Perfect. So we're going to pull up some more cards, see what comes up for this particular week for you. And this is what we have. So we were talking at the very top of this video about the Two of Swords and how there was a little bit of fear that was holding you back, and you needed to maybe talk about it and get to the other side of it so that you could move forward. Part of what your fears are laced with is this thing of you're afraid you might have to let go of something. This is the Death card telling me that letting go of something would help you grow. And of course, using your judgment shows up here, telling me that you need to use your very best judgment in this moment of now. So it's okay to have a feeling, and I think that it's important for you to express your feelings as you process through what it is you're afraid of, what you might have to give up, whether or not you'll grow through the loss of it. But I feel like the feelings are holding you back from even talking to yourself about this process or this project and how you might really feel about it. So go ahead and express your feelings. You can go into a corner, you can find a very good friend, you can do it all by yourself. But just really allow yourself to feel the feelings, and then see what you might lose in worst case scenarios. Let's go through all the scenarios, run it through, and find out the truth about what could possibly be lost in this process. Okay? It's important for you to know that you are not alone in the universe, and that this is important for you to take care of yourself. So feel the feelings, identify what you're going to lose, and then make a decision. Make a proper judgment based on what you know. Okay, you have good information at your hands. Take care of yourself in all ways this week. It's important. So let's look at the area where you're blocked. So there's the Queen of Swords, being someone who's really bossy and wants to tell you what to do. So yay, somebody else is going to try and advise you on how to handle your business. Yay. You're doing all your soul searching over here on your own. You don't need help. You will not have a mad dash movement experience. Nothing is going to happen overnight. It's not going to be a lightning strike. It's not going to be like an overt situation. So you will make a decision on your own, and it will be okay. So know that, and this is the Five of Swords with the Eight of Wands. Things will not speed up this week, and you will not be taking your power back. Okay, so this little lady is going to get in the way of everything. She won't give you your power. She's going to try and crack the whip and make things go faster. It's not intended to go faster right now. So you have to figure out what you're giving up, feel the feelings, and make a better judgment. Of course, your solution has the Hangman in it, which is telling me that, of course, your judgment is leaving you on the fence. You're unclear about which direction to go and how to handle this. This is a lot. There's a lot on the line right now. It's not a simple decision. And that's why we went to go feel the feelings and talk about your fears and figure out what your worst case scenarios were, so that you would find out and be able to make a clear decision that is definitely going to be on the, well, I don't know for sure how it's going to go, but I got to make a decision, and this is better than any of the others. So sometimes that's how it works. You make a decision and then you figure out what it is. Maybe it won't be forever, but maybe it'll be for now. There is somebody else involved in this decision-making process. You have the King of Cups here, so it's an emotionally based person who is very helpful to you and will be of good. He'll help you listen to yourself and hear what you want to say and hear how you feel about it, and come up with a plan. Okay. And then you have a friend also like-minded, easygoing, who is going to advise you as well. So you have a couple of people here who are your allies, who will help you sound it out and come up with a plan and decide which direction to go, so you won't get hung up, and you will be feeling better about your decision even as you face this situation head on. So well done, Virgo. This is a big week for you, and I look forward to seeing what comes next. Okay, we'll talk next about the 8th through the 14th of May. Thank you.